Welcome to the year 2100. Cambodia has transformed into a beacon of the future, a kingdom where ancient traditions and hyper-advanced technology dance in perfect harmony. Imagine floating cities shimmering on the Tonle Sap, and silent sky rails weaving through the clouds above Phnom Penh. This nation has become a shining example of how culture and innovation can forge something truly extraordinary. But beneath the dazzling lights of progress, a deep mystery stirs, a mystery born from technology, nature, and ancient spiritual forces that threatens the very future of the region. This is the story of future Cambodia, 2100. Our journey begins in Phnom Penh, the city of the sky. By 2100, the capital is no longer bound to the earth. Crystalline towers pierce the clouds, linked by glowing sky bridges that hum with energy. Hover vehicles glide silently above the streets, guided by a benevolent national AI named Surya, after the sun god. At night, the Mekong River becomes a liquid mirror, reflecting a million neon lights, turning the water into a flowing tapestry of silver and color. Citizens navigate this world with smart bracelets, their all-in-one tool for payments, communication, travel, and even instant health scans. It's a vision of utopia. Yet, beneath this serene surface, a subtle tension grows. Recently, Surya began detecting strange energy waves emanating from the Tonle Sap region. These waves are ancient, powerful, and utterly alien to any known technology. The city's perfect rhythm is about to be disrupted. Next, we journey to the floating kingdom of Tonle Sap. By 2100, dramatic climate shifts have tripled the size of this great lake. To adapt and thrive, Cambodia engineered a floating megacity, Negara Sap, a true marvel of the modern world. Here, entire homes glide across the water, automatically adjusting to the wind and currents. Massive solar docks, shaped like giant lotus flowers, soak up the sun's energy, powering the metropolis. Hydrogardens float on vast platforms, growing fresh food that drifts with the gentle rhythm of the lake. The entire city is protected by shimmering blue shields, barriers of pure energy that ward off storms. But for the past month, a phenomenon has baffled engineers. The lake water itself has begun to glow. It pulses with a soft rhythmic light, like a giant, slumbering heartbeat. No one knows why, and the impossible glow is growing stronger. Deep beneath the Mekong River, a new mystery unfolds. Subaquatic sensors are picking up strange pulses of vibration. At first, scientists dismiss them as minor seismic activity. But as they analyze the data, they discover the waves aren't random. They form intricate patterns, ancient patterns that match carvings found in the thousand-year-old temples of Angkor, symbols that speak of mythical serpent beings, the Naga, who were said to be guardians of the land and water. Historians dub them the Naga signals. These signals have appeared in legends, but never in reality. And now, they are different, stronger, more urgent. Surya, the national AI, works tirelessly to translate the complex waveform. The message it deciphers sends a chill through the scientific community. The gates are waking. Our quest for answers takes us to Angkor Wat, the heart of the ancient empire. In the year 2100, the sacred temple is preserved by invisible anti-erosion fields and a fleet of hovering drones that meticulously map every single stone. Visitors experience its glory through a digital veil, a real-time projection that restores the temple to its original splendor, bathing it in ethereal glows of gold, blue, and jade. But one evening, the system glitches. The projection flickers, and for a fleeting moment, a door appears on a solid stone wall, a door that shouldn't exist. This digital disturbance perfectly matches the frequency of the Naga signals. When archaeologists rush to investigate, they uncover something that will rewrite history, a hidden chamber, buried for centuries deep beneath Angkor Wat. Inside, carved into the stone, is a prophecy. When the waters glow, the serpents rise. Scientists had always dismissed it as myth. But with the waters of Tonle Sap now glowing and the Naga signals intensifying, legend is rapidly becoming reality. Across Cambodia, the sky rails represent the pinnacle of human achievement. This ultra-fast network connects the nation, turning long journeys into mere minutes. Siem Reap to Phnom Penh in 12 minutes. Padam Bang to Sihanoukville in 15. Powered by revolutionary iron-wind turbines and guided by Surya's holographic avatars. The sky rails are the lifeblood of the kingdom. But suddenly, the network begins to fail. Lights flicker erratically, vehicles stall mid-air. An invisible force seems to be distorting the energy lines. As engineers try to isolate the problem, the disturbances form chilling shapes in the energy readouts. shapes resembling giant serpents winding their way through the sky. Surya issues a stark warning. The national energy grid is under attack. But the attacker isn't human. To find the source of the signals, a brave scientific team descends into the deepest trench of the Mekong River, where the pulses are strongest. At a depth of 1,200 meters, their submersibles' lights illuminate an impossible structure, a massive metallic sphere. Its surface covered in intricate carvings identical to the stonework at Angkor. The sphere is vibrating, humming with an immense, contained energy. As they watch, rings of light crack open across its surface, and inside is not a machine, but a colossal sleeping entity, curled around a chamber of the same glowing water seen in Tonle Sap. A Naga, not a myth, not a legend. Real, biological, and it is awakening. Back on the surface, historians frantically decode ancient inscriptions, piecing together a forgotten truth. The glorious Khmer civilizations of the past were not built by human hands alone. They were guided by the Naga, powerful guardians who maintained the sacred balance between the land and the water. But as human ambition grew and nature was exploited, the Naga retreated deep underground, sealing themselves away in protective chambers to await a time of great need. The glowing waters of Tonle Sap were a final warning. The signals were a desperate call. The gates were opening. The world was on the brink of a monumental shift, and the ancient guardians were returning to restore the balance, whether humanity was ready or not. As the awakened Naga rises from the depths of the Mekong, the sky fills with spiraling vortexes of blue energy. The ground trembles, and cities feel the tremor of its emergence. Water levels surge, but the great being does not attack. Instead, it projects a voice that is felt as much as it is Herdanian, powerful, and resonating in the minds of every person in the kingdom. Protect the water, or the water shall reclaim the land. Surya instantly translates its complex intentions. The Naga seeks a pact, a new partnership between humans and guardians to preserve Cambodia's rivers, forests, and skies for all time. The Prime Council, faced with this undeniable power, agrees. For the first time in history, humanity and the Naga unite. They establish the Guardian Alliance of 2100, a groundbreaking fusion of ancient wisdom and futuristic technology. A new Cambodia is born from this alliance. Rivers, once threatened by pollution, are cleansed by BioLite nanotechnology, gifted by the Naga. Forests are rapidly regenerated by drone seed clouds that mimic natural patterns. The Naga's own powerful energy field stabilizes the region's weather, ending the threat of extreme climate events. The floating cities, now co-designed with Naga wisdom, expand across Southeast Asia, becoming havens of ecological harmony. Cambodia becomes a global model of unity, a living testament to a future where humans, technology, and ancient guardians can not only coexist, but thrive together. The world now looks to Cambodia, a guiding light in a new century of rebirth. The year 2100 marked not just a technological revolution, but a profound spiritual awakening. Cambodia became the bridge between the old world and the new, between the ancient, elemental forces of the earth and the limitless horizon of the future. It taught us all that the future is not built by machines alone. It is built by balance, by harmony, and by the courage to embrace change, no matter how unbelievable it may seem. This is the future of Cambodia, a future where legends awake and destiny rises from the water. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the future, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified of our next story.